How are you doing, sir?
I'm great, my man. You doing all right today?
I am trying to
Trying to,
figure out. Okay, there we go.
I'm trying to
Get on
put my
video.
video on. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
All right. Is it good? Okay, like this?
Yes, yes, you're perfectly fine. I'm just getting this mic. I got this off of Amazon, and
Oh, okay.
just starting this podcasting deal. I forget who um, had suggested that I reach out to you, but I'm glad they did because I started listening to some of your
Sugar Ray.
podcasts. That's what it was. That's who it was. Yep, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and where you located, man?
I'm in Georgia.
Okay.
Yep.
And tell me a little bit about you if you don't mind.
Sure. So, well, I'm Asher, and I'm originally born in Cameroon. That's east of
Oh,
Nigeria. I moved to the States when
yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
7, and I studied civil engineering in college. I, upon doing that, I focused on construction engineering for the last 8 years. So that's what my career's been in. And along the way, I kind of fell into podcasting or became very appreciative of it. So after a while of just watching from the sidelines, I decided why not get in there and give it a shot.
Yeah.
This camera is looking very different, but
Am I coming across okay? Can you
yeah,
hear me
yeah,
and see me all right?
you're coming across real clear.
Okay. Well, I have till about 3:55 because I got to pick my son up from school. But man,
Perfect.
you got me. Whatever we need to do to
Yes, sir.
knock it out.
So tell me about you. Who do you say you are?
Who do I say I am?
Yes,
For
sir.
myself, man, I am an average guy striving to achieve some way above average things. Right?
Mm,
Uh, I'm a teacher, coach. I'm an educator. I've been in education for 20 years. I'm a fourth generation educator, so been blessed and fortunate to be raised by some amazing folks, as well as being around some pretty neat people in my career to learn from. And so, um, I don't know, I've just tried to take all of those experiences, growing up a single parent, um, being in education, being involved in sports,
mm,
uh, played college football. Like I said, I've been a teacher coach for 20 years, on my 21st year now. So just a good mix of everything. And I've tried to take from those experiences and use those experiences to share those to help others to be better.
mm. That's great. So you how long have you been teaching?
This is my 21st year.
21 years.
Yeah.
Nice. And what do you teach?
Special education.
Okay,
So I've pretty much done everything under the special ed umbrella throughout my career.
got you. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I just know special education kind of from a distance, but nothing too intimately about it.
Yeah, sure. So, in your school system, you have all levels of students, right?
Hmm.
And so, what we try to do in a special ed or in education is have everything in the continuum of services for our students. So,
Hmm.
really, what that means is, you know, whatever level the student is in, we need to make sure that we have things that will, one, keep them engaging and push them to be better educational wise. And so, in special education, there's a number of things. There's severe, uh, students with disabilities. There's moderate. There's light. I mean, so there's a number of levels within that, and so like I said, I've pretty much done all of those levels in the special education department, and I've taught adapted PE for a
Mm,
while in my career as well. So, the special needs student in a physical education class. So,
gotcha. And
yeah.
Was that always your intention to teach special education, or how did you get into that career path?
Well, like I said, I'm a fourth generation educator, so it's in the
Mhm.
blood.
Gotcha.
No,
Right.
uh, just growing up as a kid, I have so many stories of my mother and grandmother, of seeing them, hearing stories about them, and my great grandmother,
Hmm.
of them making a positive difference in the lives of students. And I just really wanted to be a part of that as well. And so, like I said, I hope that like I'm just trying to do my part
Right.
to make our world a better place, and hopefully with what I've done, I've made my family and the people that I've been blessed to be employed by make them proud.
Hmm. Gotcha. And I don't know if I missed it, but remind me again, what part of the country are you located in?
Yeah, no, we didn't talk about that. I'm
Okay.
in Conroe, Texas, which is
Okay.
north of Houston.
Gotcha. So you're right there with Sugar then. Sugar Ray.
Yeah, I'm not very far. I'm probably about 2.5 hours away from him. He's originally from Houston, but he's
Okay.
in Austin now.
Ah, gotcha.
Hmm.
That's what's up. And you always like you grew up and lived like was raised and lived in Conroy?
No, yeah, it's Conroe, and
Conroy.
no,
Gotcha.
I was born in Dallas. Parents separated when I was 4. When
Mm,
they split, we moved to my sister, myself and my little sister, my mom. We moved to my mother's hometown of Hearn, Texas, and
mm,
that's close to Bryan College Station, which is a lot of people don't know where Hearn is, but they've heard of Texas A&M University,
right, right.
the Aggies. Well, I grew up about 30 minutes from there, and so then from there, I went to college at West Texas A&M, which is in Canyon, Texas,
Mm,
close to Amarillo. Then after college, I came to first job out of college, came to Conroe, and was in Conroe for 15 years. Went back to my hometown for a couple of years, and then came back to Conroe. So most of my career, I've been in Conroe, and it's truly been a blessing.
gotcha. What is it about correct me if I say it wrong, so I apologize, but what is it
No, no,
about
no, no, no worries.
Conroe?
Conroe, yeah, Conroe,
Yeah. What is it
yeah.
about Conroe that attracts you to that area? Like what's the city life like, or what is what's the vibe down there, the culture like?
Oh, it's definitely a vibe. No, it's a vibe. No, you know, no, it's really a good place. It's where I live currently is like Spring Woodlands area, and really it's a suburb of Houston.
Mhm.
Um, and then the actual Conroe city of Conroe is a little bit further north, but it's just a great place. When I first moved here, like I said, I'm from a small town, and it still had a small town feel, and
Mhm.
it still kind of does to me.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of growth now, and now anything you want to be involved in is within 30 minutes or 40-minute drive as far as entertainment, music,
Mhm.
sports.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it's so much stuff that you can be involved in, but still, like I said, where I am, it still has a small town feel. So I truly love the area. Great
Gotcha.
people.
Yeah.
Um, so it's been cool.
Great food.
Yes. Yeah, that's number one. I should have mentioned that. We don't do nothing without a food plan. So
Gotcha. I just have to ask some silly questions every now and then.
no, man, that's
Oh, okay. There you are. It froze up for
yeah,
a
I'm with
second.
you. Yeah, I'm with you.
Gotcha. So you've been an educator, you said over 20 years, and I noticed that you do
Yes.
podcasting. Is the podcasting thing a new venture for you, or has it always been something that's been on your heart?
Well, I started the Success Chronicles, which is my YouTube channel and podcast, and now I have a radio show. But
Mm,
I started that 3 years ago, and just like I said, I've been blessed and fortunate to be raised by and be around some amazing people. I always had like great conversations with them that I would take away and learn from.
Right.
It would help me. And so what I wanted to do initially was, show appreciation to those people and share their stories because they were great for me. And so I wanted to share with the world to highlight them. And now it's grown like at a crazy rate and really far surpassed like anything I ever thought it would be.
Wow. So what came first? Was it the YouTube series and then the radio show? And are they tied
Yeah,
together?
so and they're all tied together. It's three entities. It started with the YouTube channel, then from there, the podcast,
Right.
and then now I have a radio show. And yeah, they're the same. Chip Baker, the Success Chronicles,
Yeah.
and really basically what it is just more platforms to get the positive inspiration and motivation out there.
Mm. And why do you feel that that message is so important, the inspiration and motivation?
We can't get enough positivity in our world.
Mm.
I like to tell people that, my blood type is B positive, right? And, you know, and
It took me a
I
second.
try to stay away from people with the blood. Yeah. I was waiting for you. And then, I, I try to stay away from people with the blood type of O negative,
Yeah.
right? And so, yeah, I just think positivity is a great thing, and
Yeah.
it helps us get through everything. And we have to have that in our world, like
Right.
negativity, because we need it.
I don't know if my audio is acting up or what's going on, but I caught the end of what you said.
Oh yeah, I was just saying we can't get enough positivity in our world.
Gotcha.
The thing is we need it.
Right. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see it. Or, well, I'm not trying. I'm adjusting this around so I can get the best sound quality possible. I'm working on using the word try less from listening to the accountability calls or working out with Rochelle T. Parks from time to time in the morning. And a big thing that she says is that you got to fix your language. So every time that I catch myself saying try, I'm like, nope, can't say that.
Yeah, hey.
Like Bruce
And
Lee says.
That's it. Yeah, you're in some good company, man. If you're
Yes, sir.
on accountability calls and you're hanging out with Rochelle T. Parks, don't forget the T.
Nope. Well, I'm actually talking to her tomorrow, so I'm gonna figure out what the T stands for.
Yeah, tell her I said hello.
I will. But I think that's a great point that you said, that positivity is always needed, because something that I've thought in the past and I've heard people say as a way to be contrarian or just to kind of go against the grain is that, like, positivity can be a little bit too much or motivation can be overwhelming, and I guess you need to take it in doses. But I believe it was I believe I heard Eric Thomas say that positivity and motivation is kind of like taking a shower. It's like, regardless like what you
gotta
do,
have it every day.
yeah, you got to have it every day, because it's like, don't mess around and don't take a shower for a few days and your stench is it's gonna be on you. And if you keep doing that, other people that are positive or other people that are taking showers, they're gonna notice like your stench, and you're quickly either gonna draw people, or they're gonna repel people away from you from that odor that you're putting out, or just the like your attitude. You're either gonna be attracting other people that stink with the same negativity and complaining, or you're just gonna be pushing people away that just can't stand that odor.
Man, hey, you can never go wrong with following up from ET.
So so how would you explain that the what you started with the success with, you said it's the Success series?
The Success Chronicles.
Success Chronicles, got you. How
Mm-hmm.
how do you explain, or are you able to explain how it kind of like took off? What was your original intent with like a goal that you wanted to reach in doing it, and like how did it just explode and like go out of control?
Well, I think, just like I said, my initial intent was to show appreciation and give back to those great people that I've been around. And really, when I started it, like I had no experience in editing or video, anything, or putting on shows, or I didn't even know how to do a podcast. I mean, like
You
before
sound
I
like me.
started any of, yeah, before I started any of this, like, man, I had no clue, right? But I knew I had a burning desire to get the content out there and to make it happen. And
Mm,
so, like, man, it was a burning desire. Like I couldn't even sleep, right?
mm.
So
Right,
I can
right.
remember like my first video that I did. Like I was up in the middle of the night and I just recorded it. Like I'm just gonna put it out there. Like no lighting, the sound is not very good. Like I just did it. And
Right,
so
right.
and then from there, I just continued to grow. Just like anything, you have to take the first step. Like
Mm,
if you wait and you process it and, oh, I need this, I can't do it until this, you'll never start it. And
right,
everybody else that's doing it, they're passing you up, right?
right,
So
right.
like, man, I'm just gonna do it. I'll figure it out. Start with
Mm,
what you have and make it happen. And so didn't have lighting. My camera the quality wasn't very good. So but I started it. And
right.
so from then on, I learned how to, okay, you need to have, quality lighting, quality sound, those kind of things, video quality,
Right,
those three things you have to have those. And
right.
as you go about, you learn more tricks of the trade and the software that you're using to edit, you learn more about that. And that's like anything in life. If you just take the first step,
Mm,
you'll get better, and take the effort every day to,
mm.
get work to be 1% better, you'll be better. And so, now, 3 years in, and I've learned so much. I've connected with so many people. Um, I've shared, made connection with folks, and been able to help others based off of the things that I've done. And really, that's what it's about. I wasn't striving to have selfish gain to say, hey, I want this, or this is what I'm doing. It wasn't anything like that.
Yeah,
I was just striving to show appreciation. And in my making the effort to highlight others and take care of others, the big man has truly blessed me uh, to have
mm.
achieved some great things.
Got you.
Yeah.
It's funny because I just left Wells Fargo earlier, and I was talking with one of the bankers and just trying to figure out things on my account and just looking at going forward. And she was asking me like, so what are you doing now? And I was like, yeah, I just started the podcast and looking similar to you, like talking with people that I know, everyday people. And
Yeah.
like she said something that I was like, I got to write that down. And she said, okay, so it's like a tribute to the traditional, to no, I wrote it down. She said it's a tribute to the everyday Joe. But the way
Mm.
that she said it with like the southern twang, I was like, that's like a perfect.
Ah,
She said, what a tribute to the regular Joe. And I was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna keep that one.
That's what it's about. I mean, it's just making the effort and striving to do, our part to help make our world a better place. You
Right.
know.
And especially within Breathe University, where it's where I somewhat met you, or I guess meeting Sugar Ray through there, him knowing you, and then me also being in that group. It's like, it's just um, it's a beautiful thing where we have exposure to that many people that are about positivity, about growth, and it's like just positivity experience execution on steroids, and it just keeps
Man,
multiplying and multiplying and multiplying.
oh man, like it's amazing, you know, and everything has a chain effect to it. Just like you
Yeah,
said, I met, Sugar Ray, connected with those guys and did the interview, and then connected with you, and I mean it's just a chain effect, and so many amazing people in BU, and
mm.
connected to ET and Coach Kendall, and that
Right,
family
right.
tree is just comprised of movers and shakers that are doing great things.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
It, and David Shands, I've started participating in his program now, and seeing what he does. He really
Hmm.
really impressed me, by the Stay Ready conference that I went to in 2017 in DC. And when he
Yeah,
just walked out there and he's just like, okay, we're just
yeah.
going to do a workshop real quick. He's like, everybody bust out pens and pads. Like, we're sitting there. I'm like writing 5 pages in. Like, what are you going to be doing as soon as you leave here? Day one, what are you doing next year? And like, write it out, take a picture of it, put it on Facebook. I'm like, I'm scared right now. Why am I putting my business out
Yeah,
online? But
yeah.
that's that accountability.
And he even put his money. And he put his money and said something about that, like at the Stay Ready tour. I was
Yeah.
to Stay Ready in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he said he likes to, oh, I missed the call this morning because he said he likes to gamble because I just joined the group last week or the week before last. And I think someone just joined the group this week, and she was
Hmm.
giving the difference about like what the other person's group is that she joined, where she talks to that person once a month. And he's like, hey, you get me every single day. And they're talking about strategies as it
Wow.
relates to um, putting out a book. And it's like, okay, well, what are you waiting on here? And it's like, well, I'm looking to get this website out. When do you plan to do it? He said next, like it's 7 days from now. He's like, oh, okay. I need you to put it out this Tuesday. And she's like, wait, what? And he's like, okay, well, here's what's going to happen. If you don't put it out by Tuesday, you owe me $20. But it's
Yeah.
like, if you do put it out by Tuesday,
Yeah.
I give
I
you
owe
20
you.
bucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was just like, hey, that's how you got to do it. Just like boss moves to where um, you're not, I guess whenever I see it, I'm just like, that's someone that's very intentional about what he's doing.
Right.
And he studies and understands the process of building and creating a business, because it's that I'm not doing it to be seen or to just be like, oh, look, I'm out here throwing money. But he's doing it to really show people that there's no like whatever procrastination that you have,
You
it's
can't
not
wait. Get it
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Yeah. Just get it done. Don't. That's like I said with my deal. Like, if I'm gonna wait till then. What about no? Just just start.
Mm, that's a great point. I know you've got to run soon, but before you do, is there um, is there one thing that you want to leave the people with? And if you would give them that word, and also let them know how they can find you.
Sure. All right. So I'm gonna share this is my tagline on my YouTube channel and podcast, and
Okay.
this means it's 5 words, but it means so much to me because there is life experience behind each and every one of these words, and every
Mm,
time I say them, it gives me chills. Right.
right.
So my tagline is live, learn, serve, inspire, go get it. And so I guess it's not 5 words. That's 7 words. But but anyway,
I
I
get what you're
think when
saying.
you look at living, Yeah, we all have to live a life where we live, and don't be afraid to live. None of us are perfect. We're all gonna make mistakes, so we have to live and be in the moment and enjoy the moment. And then when we do that, we learn so much. We
Right.
learn so much about the world, but the bigger and most important things that we learn about ourselves, right?
Mm.
And then from there, once we learn all of those things that we need to do, it's important to serve others, and look out for others, and help them with the things that you learned so that
Mm.
they can move efficiently and the next generations are more and more efficient, right?
Right. Right.
From there, inspire, and as you're living, learning, serving, you're gonna go, none of us are immune from going through tough stuff, but you have to grow through what you go through. And
Mm.
when you do that, it's inspiring to others,
Right.
right? And then so live, learn, serve, inspire. And then the last part is go get it.
Mm.
No success is going to just come to you.
Right.
You have to have the mentality of, hey, I'm going to go get it and go make it happen. So
Gotcha.
live, learn, serve, inspire, go get it.
That's what's up. Thank you,
Yes,
Chip
sir.
Baker.
And
Um,
then
yes, sir.
yes. And then where they can find me is all social media. Chip Baker, Chip Baker at Chip Baker TSC, Instagram, Twitter,
Mm.
um, LinkedIn, Facebook, Facebook Chip Baker TSC,
Mm.
LinkedIn Chip Baker, the Success Chronicles. But any podcast platform, you can search it. But yeah, just go check it out. And the normal thing that people say, I'd love for you to go on, like, follow, subscribe,
Yeah.
leave a review, all of that
You
stuff.
got
That'd be nice. But
you got
but
me.
the big deal, yeah. But the big deal is, if you see something you like, please share it with somebody that you know that it'll help make a difference in their world.
Mm. What does the TSC stand for on your name?
The Success Chronicles.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah. The
might.
Success Chronicles.
Right. The week is
Mhm.
the week is getting started. It's Tuesday, but I'm catching up. I'm catching up. So
Yeah. Yeah. No
be
worries,
positive.
man.
Stay away from O negatives. The Success Chronicles.
Yeah.
Mr. Chip Baker.
Go get it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me. I truly appreciate the opportunity.
Anytime. Oh, I'll send you the this video file once it's uploaded and everything. It'll be in its raw format, but
Okay.
I've got some help editing it now because I struggle I struggled with it the first 5 weeks, and the one that's gonna go out here in 18 minutes or so is had some work done to it, and
Okay.
man, it's great just being a part of this community, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I can say.
That's it, man. Well, if there's anything I can do to help you, you got me, brother.
Yes, sir. I'll be reaching out. I definitely need to speak with you. Maybe just like if I'm ever in your area, I'll definitely come swing by.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're welcome. And we're on social media too, so hit me up.
Right.
We can always Zoom video if you got questions or anything. You got me.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess you have still a few minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you have. Oh, I think I messed up the time. I may have stopped prematurely, but it's still recording. But
Yeah, no worries.
the like the way that you started the platform with YouTube, then it turned into the podcast, and then it became the radio show. Like, how were you able to leverage that? Like,
Oh man, so many ways. So since I've started this, I've become a two-time best-selling author.
mm,
Um, I've been, since I started the podcast, the YouTube channel and podcast, then, I was sought after for the radio show. Um,
mm,
I don't know, speaking engagements. I'm actually going to do, I didn't talk about this, but here in the end of November, we're doing a book tour for my second tour. My co-author and I were
Okay.
doing a Texas book tour, 4-city tour,
What's the
at the
book?
end of November. Effective Conversation to Ignite Relationships.
Hmm. I like
Yeah.
that title.
And thank you. And my first book was Growing Through Your Go Through.
Hmm.
So yeah, man, it's just so many things. And I'm super rich in relationships and
Gotcha.
connections. Just for one example, just even like the Breed You family, everybody that you connected with, just think about like all of those people.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
there's several groups of different people that I'm connected to like that. You know what I'm saying? Several
Right.
different families. And so I think the beauty of what I do is it's all positivity, it's all love. I'm not concerned about, all of that other stuff that people get into, that color, man, it's love. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Like I don't like, I
And
believe
nobody got
in,
time for that.
yeah, man, like all of that. I don't do all of that,
Yeah. I
I
keep hearing
believe,
people get into it, and I'm just like, I wish I
nah,
could
like,
help you, but I don't have a dog in that fight. Like for me, just having
yeah,
like an outsider's perspective, I'm just like, I see things like I see and I understand a little bit injustices, but I'm like, there's only so much you can do. And to give you an
right.
example of that, yesterday I I've been I decided to drive Uber for a little bit just to kind of stretch
Hmm.
my legs and like go meet new people and like find another way to practice this a little bit as I
Yeah.
look to transition between work. And I picked up a guy that was I almost missed him, but I picked him up from a bar and was taking him to his place. And he was just telling me, I was like, asked him, "Hey, how was your day?" And he's just like, "It's okay." Well, it's like, no, it's terrible. Like I was just with a friend that lost their mom, and I was like,
Wow.
"Wow, I'm sorry to hear that." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm going home because I got to go to work, but they're still there at the bar, and it's like I can't necessarily do anything. Like I spend time with them, I console them as best as possible, but I've got to be at work in the morning, and like they're not necessarily going to help me get my job done because the other guy that would be filling in for me, I'm filling in for him, so I've got double duty for the entire
Oh,
county doing inspections." And I was like, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. You did your best to be there for your friend, but once you realize that, hey, it's midnight and I've got to be up at like 5 or 7 in the morning to go to work, like that's my primary responsibility, like despite the circumstance.
right.
But yeah, I think that's very much on point with what you just said.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I almost missed out on that trying to stop the recording prematurely. Oh man. But so aside from the well, okay, with the radio show that you're doing and the podcasting, has it taken away from your teaching, or are you still teaching full time as you have been?
So this is the first year that I'm not coaching. So
Okay,
I've been coaching, and coaching requires a lot of time,
right.
but it's been good for me because first and foremost, it's allowed me to have more time with my family
Mm,
and to do be more involved with my faith, and
mm,
and then the third thing, the extra bonus is you know is of course being able to travel with the Chronicles and do more things with that because I have a little more time. So yeah,
mm,
it's been neat. And the goal is to continue to have balance. Every day
right.
I strive to have balance and to be a great father, a great teacher.
Mm,
All of those hats that you wear. The goal is to find balance within that, and then give the best effort in every area of that every day.
right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm. Now that I think is a better stopping point than what I did before.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate you. Appreciate your patience and your time.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
Uh, uh, I'm excited about the opportunity and thankful for it.
Likewise.
All right, well, take care.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Bye.